Dear colleagues, let's continue my topic. It will be a second part. But before it, I certainly will, of course, we are starting the continued tariff policy of the 47th US President Donald Trump. No doubt right now that Donald Trump will be enter in the history not only second William McKinley, but the tariff offensive is with the combination of the tax plan. So this is a classical story. I'm not afraid to say about it. How the custom and tariff policy must be a combination with the tax of inside tax. How the this is well known story, but this is theoretical certainly, but in practice, Donald Trump administration are suggesting the mm, money will be get from the tariff customs in the custom 2 cent as a compensation for the tax uh, failing incomes. So therefore, Trump's administration at first supposed the decreasing tax carga for the consumers. If you remember about the during the campaign, Donald Trump told about it, certainly without details. And right now, the U.S. Senate and House of U.S. Congress are working with a special law about the decreasing tax. But here, this is a more important how the Jesus. Hmm. Uh, the direction of the financial flow since the custom to the consumers who to the budget who budget due to the will be decreasing tax. And certainly, as I told my first part of the topic, which I spoke in the morning, in the morning, uh, uh, the tariff plan will be the recovery of the industrial power of the United States. But with, and maybe here, after the stabilization situation, here the psychological momentum must be all consumers for the inside or the foreign traders must be to take to give to working the habit. Well, this is a situation um, the right now and then Trump administration will be studied to stimulate to send to give stimul for the experts goods from the US manufacturing facilities or the since the US factories, plants, and facilities. and the corporation and from the all of the US businesses. Oh, I wanted the this is this is totally just not introduced. This is immediately the explain this situation and this is my story how the will be stimul of the mm, stimul for the attractive foreign capital and return domestic capital, for example, for Apple, Ford into the United States is a domestic territory for the product, domestic in the inside territory of the United States of America. So also those are the automobile companies, gas parts, mm, and another goods which have duties, increasing duties of the according the Trump's economical offensive. So here the at this background, uh, here this is story not all against Europe or, and this is for the domestic use economy. And today, but propaganda and the words offensive and the rhetoric, this is totally the element of the propaganda and the mm, main part of the relationship, the international relationship in the in the world. Jesus. Here, one of them, the Trump's demand to the European members of the NATO. As you know, in the North America, we have two members, USA and Canada. European member to the increasing the military expenses to the 5%. And certainly the Europe have average 2% right now, and certainly this is a very important moment. Um, UK decided government of Keir Starmer to the 3 and 5%. Also, the Germany future government under leadership President also have a plan increasing military expenses to the 3%. Um, 3%. Honestly, this is very good for the European members of NATO and whole of the European Union who want to the mm, to want to the continue controversy in the battlefield with the Russia and certainly uh, mm, at the background of the announced the tariff plan, which was at the second day of the April. Mm, Marco Robles, secretary, have a visit into the Brussels with the NATO General Secretary Mark Rubio, and how the Ramstein from who created Joe Biden. Oh my God! Lloyd Austin. Uh, uh, Currently Pentagon chief, Pitcairn decided to don't arriving at this is meeting. So this is actions allows to the European alliance of the United States, the NATO bloc to suppose that the United States give the freedom granted freedom Europe to European members of the NATO and whole of the European Union with the allies here right now with the UK and maybe rather than under the leadership of UK for the, some actions in Ukraine. And this is a story. Stories alludes to the currently Trump's administration, Scott Bassett and Donald Trump, immediately to blame Vladimir Zelensky how it very easy to refuse all the according before or the deal with the error elements. And mm, here, the European Union sent more money into the Ukraine for support of them of Vladimir Zelensky and start to dispute about the submission European troops, several European troops into Ukraine territory. So the and here the yeah the European leaders with the it's very interesting the Corporal chief of the European Council Antonio Costa and Portugal representative and Ursula von der Leyen president EU president have a summit organized summit in Tashkent, the capital of the Soviet Asia. This is a region geographically located between Russia and China. And here the West physically, by the physical method, want to the division, division Russia and China. And certainly this is with the organizing special bank in Tashkent, a European Bank of Reconstruction and Development with a sum 12 billion euros. Um, uh, euros for with the real investment resources and logistic, etc. Um, etc. And here the totally at the background, Kremlin have a statement that were waiting return home Dmitry Kirillov, chief of the Russian, the partner of Jesus, forget the name, Steve Wultov, and will be continue. But right now the um, battlefield between the Russia in the ground in the Pokrovka, Kursk, Belgorod Oblast were more, became more stronger and currently, Jesus, and more stronger and terrible with the deaths, thousands every week. So see you later. Bye bye.